I'm Nick Payne.
I'm Hakeem Ali.
And I'm Big Daddy Dre.
And we are the House of Pain. And you're watching
The Squared Circle.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is May 9th, 2017. You are watching The Squared Circle. We are here, we are live. Just the three of us this week.
Yeah.
Skeleton crew. We
Right.
don't have that many people this week, which is fine. You know, we can nice and quiet.
Yeah.
Peace and quiet. That's all.
Yep.
Right. I'm Hollywood J. Williams, Ruckus, John Zimmerman over here, Dangerous Dan back there. Back there. To my right.
Clowns to the left of me, Joker to the right.
You're old.
Here I am, stuck in the middle with you.
It's just
Anyway.
Hollywood J. Williams and his band. Right.
Oh,
Right. Could, every, you
get to
know,
the news.
every-
Before you put your foot in your mouth, get to the news.
I'll get to the news. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk independent wrestling, because that's what we're here to do. That's what we do best. We will have some beautiful footage later on of a great event that took place in Hadley, Massachusetts over the weekend. We made our return to PvP. Glad to be back there.
Yeah.
It's been a couple months. They were glad to see us. We were glad to see them. We'll get to that discussion later on. It was a tremendous event with a surprise appearance by a current Ring of Honor star who's
Nice.
been in PvP before. We'll put it to that way. But we'll fast forward for now to this week. I have a whole list of upcoming events, and starting with this coming Saturday as Paradise Alley presents Gold Rush once again at the East Haven Ice Rink. Saturday, May 13th, 71 Hudson Street, with the main event of
There it is.
the most marketable man in wrestling, Richard Holliday, and Marcel Williams taking on the House of Pain. All four have been guests on this program.
Yep.
What are you looking forward to?
Well, you know, all the gold is on the line, so somebody's
Right.
going to walk away very happy, and
Mm-hmm.
you're going to have some people walking away without the titles anymore. So
Title changes.
it's always fun to see the titles on the line,
Mm-hmm.
and knowing that there's going to be history made. So, you know, all of these men deserve to hold the titles that they have. So it's going to be an interesting thing to see, you know, who's going to walk away with, you know, without the titles, and you know, and who's going to walk away holding the gold. So hence Gold Rush. But you know, also on the card is R.J. Rude, Mateus, Big Jim Anderson with D.G. Haven,
Right.
and of course the fan favorite Kenny Roberts. So
Flamboyant Kenny Roberts always gets the kids up there in the ring and dancing around. Very, very fan friendly.
yeah, and
Happy-go-lucky dude.
he's very over with the crowd, as you see his pictures in the right on the bottom there.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, Paradise Alley, each time we've gone, it just seems like the crowd has gotten larger and larger. So I highly suggest either getting your tickets early or getting to the arena early, so
Right.
that you don't get left out, because it's just growing and growing each time Paradise Alley has an event. And it's a pleasure to be a part of it and be there and just witness history in the making. And you know, I said about R.J. Rude and a couple of the other guys that we've seen. Just Zane Bernardo's another example of two young men that, you know, we've watched ourselves grow into their characters and into this profession. And of course, you know, Big Jim's been around for a while, and he's like, you know, helping them along.
Exactly.
You know, whether it's knocking their heads off, you know, in the ring, or knocking their heads off outside the ring, trying to teach them what to do.
For a guy like R.J. Rude or a guy like Zane Bernardo, this could be their chance to get gold.
Yeah.
I mean, this is important. This is kind of like the Night of Champions is with WWE.
Right.
A company we barely ever mention anymore, but so it's their opportunity.
Yeah. And it is the ice rink, so bring a jacket.
It's a little cool in there. It's a little cool in there, but it holds more than Malillo does.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's why they had to move over to that because the last Malillo, I think the fire marshal was almost ready to shut it down because they had so many people in there.
Right. So it seems like they've already outgrown Malillo.
Right.
They might just have to just do the ice rink.
Yeah. Well, it's right next door, so
Right.
it's not hard to get to at all.
Right. Exactly. Just a different parking lot. That's all.
Yep.
Easy to find.
Yeah.
Very, very accessible.
Who's talking?
I'll find it.
If Jason can find it, anybody can find it.
I'll find it.
So,
We went exploring up in Hadley over the weekend.
oh goodness me, did
Yeah.
you get lost?
No, but surprising. We didn't.
Ah, okay.
Not get lost.
Okay.
We were exploring. We went right up Route 9. It's quite a fascinating road.
Ah,
Right.
okay.
Found a Moe's Southwest Grill.
I don't know what that is, but
Moe's Southwest
oh,
Grill.
Moe's. I got you.
Okay. I
Gotcha.
didn't know if you had been living underneath the rock or something.
Oh, I only heard the South one. I didn't realize.
Okay.
Moe's.
They
Anyway,
got all kinds of things up on that Route 9.
nice.
Right.
Nice.
You can't really see, but. Other things we have for PAPW coming up, we might as well just stay on that topic.
Yep.
We have their next one after that would be June 17th as Paul Roma presents Rumble in Paradise. PAPW making their debut at the Danbury Police Activities League. There it's 35 Haverstown Road, Danbury, Connecticut 06811. An over-the-top rumble, to crown the very first PAPW United States Heavyweight Champion.
Well, I know who I'm rooting for in this. Who are you rooting for in this?
Well, I'm rooting for the winner.
Very good. Very good.
Rooting for the winner. Huh?
I'm rooting for the newcomer making his debut at this event, Zachariah Gibbs.
Who is this Zachariah Gibbs?
You're going to have to see. Zachariah Gibbs is going to be the next up-and-coming champion in the Paradise Alley professional wrestling stable.
Yeah, I understand he's not really a technologically advanced kind of guy. He's I heard he's like living like
He's straight out of Lancaster, Pennsylvania, the Amish country. And, hey, he's got nothing better to do all day than train the wrestlers.
He's partying.
No
like
Xbox, no, yeah.
He's partying like it was $17.99. I heard.
I thought it was $16.99. I don't know. You have to go listen to that Weird Al song again, right? Anyway, Amish Paradise.
Amish Paradise, huh?
But at any rate, yeah, there's no Xbox and television to distract him. So this guy is just fully concentrated on learning the wrestling game. So
That's it.
Zachariah Gibbs is going to be
Other
a
than that,
dominant
milking
force.
cows and planting crops and.
Yeah, trim butter once or twice, living
Yeah.
in the Amish Paradise. Yeah.
Not much is really known about this up and coming talent that'll be there in the Rumble. We don't know if he's a straightforward technical brawler, a technical style, what his style is, how he's going to fit into the Rumble,
Right.
what he's going to bring, how many men he's going to toss out of that.
Well, you know,
Out of that ring?
he's used to tossing muck in the stalls, so he'll
Mm-hmm.
be tossing some doo-doo out of the ring, too, so.
You think he's the future of the business?
Absolutely.
The future of the business that lives in the past.
I've seen him, practicing, training down at the Paradise Alley
Really?
wrestling facility, yeah.
Really?
I think it's going to be huge.
Did he take his horse and buggy there?
I believe that was parked out back, yeah.
Oh, okay. It must have taken him a few days to get here from Lancaster if
Yeah.
that was.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
you know, that's dedication.
Right.
Dedication, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Stop along the way, pick a few,
Yeah.
you know.
Some butter,
Yeah,
pancakes,
Right.
eggs.
there you go.
There you go.
So the Paradise Alley is located in East Haven,
Yeah.
Right.
beautiful East Haven.
Beautiful.
What is the buggy travel zone limit in East Haven? Do we even know that?
I
He
don't
goes
know.
along the trolley tracks.
I know in North Haven, if you have a horse and you're riding your horse through town and you're stopping, you have to tie it to a hitching post on the green. That is a requirement.
Oh,
Right. By law
wow,
in North Haven.
wow. Got some horse sense.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm just a historical guru.
You're something, all right.
Also appearing at the Danbury Police Activities League will be Hall of Famer Tito Santana, Richard Holiday, Matthias, R.J. Rude, The House of Pain, Showtime Marcel Williams, Big Jim, Ty Shine, and Kenny Roberts once again. The whole crew will be there.
Yes. And that's a benefit it's actually a rental for the Police Athletic League there, and their profit's going to go to helping the local basketball team, high school
Right.
basketball team, travel and get where they need to go to play the games. So, bus and accommodations and stuff like that. So, Paradise Alley, once again, helping their community and the surrounding communities.
Helping the community.
Yep,
They always do that, just like the Squirt Circle does, Paradise Alley, the same thing.
there you go.
Great group of gentlemen running Paradise Alley, and my hat's off to them every time, contributing to communities out there.
My understanding is you're in negotiations with Mario Mancini to get a show for the East Haven Food Pantry.
That's in the
Yep.
process right now. We don't want to really reveal any details, but that is in the works.
Okay, great, great.
Don't reveal any details.
No.
We only state facts on the
Right.
show. And finally, for Paradise Alley, Ring of Dreams, June 24th, which was originally
Called something else.
called something else, being put on by someone else.
Right.
But that's not happening anymore. We touched base on that last week. I don't really want to give this guy the satisfaction of
No,
bringing him
no,
up
no, no, no.
and give him an audience. But let's just say this. We're going to right the wrong committed on April 22nd. It's a legitimate show where funds will legitimately be donated to the ASRC.
ASRC.
For autism awareness and research.
Yes.
No,
And there-
pulling no punches this
there
time.
will be representatives from
Right.
ASRC there in the VIP section, and it's going to right the wrong is
Right.
the tagline on this one is right the wrong, and I'm very excited to see everyone come out and hopefully redouble the effort that was put into the last one. The last event was up until a point, it was hugely successful, and it's unfortunate the wrong turn that one gentleman made.
Right.
But this will fix it.
Right.
And I'm hoping that everyone in the community will come out and make everyone forget about what happened the last time. This is going to be the crowning achievement for the Autism
Right.
Society.
Everybody is still upset over what happened.
Right.
Now, Wednesday night, I was thinking I would post word for word. This past Wednesday night,
Right.
post word for word every single thing I had to say concerning that gentleman
Right.
onto the group page. And I said to myself, you know what? I thought of the band I saw the previous Saturday over at Trinity in New Haven. Gravity Pile, an alternative rock band, just getting back together. The last time I saw them was at Misquamicut in Rhode Island, and they covered Muse.
Yeah.
And one of the lyrics is, "We will be victorious.
Yeah.
Fate will not force us." I don't want to.
Yeah, please don't say
Yeah,
it. Oh,
but
God help
anyway.
me. God help me.
But anyway, think of it. We're going to be victorious because we're
Right.
all going to come together, and we're going to promote this like you know what, like you wouldn't believe.
Right.
We're gonna heavily advertise it every week. And as we get closer and closer, June 24th, we'll have more and more guests from PAPW
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
And we're gonna drive this home.
Yep.
And this is gonna be hugely successful, even 10 times more successful than
Without
that
a
last
doubt.
one was.
Without a doubt.
Right.
And viewers who may be watching this program, as well as our other program we like to work with, up in Meriden,
Wallingford?
You mean Wallingford?
Wallingford, I'm sorry.
Right.
The,
Yes.
Right.
I think it's time for us all to come together and join forces as one to, promote this.
Right, if they like to post this on their Facebooks, their Twitters, their Instagrams, whatever, so that we can not only be equal the amount of success, but triple the amount of success.
Exactly.
Yeah, everyone needs to come together and get this done.
But yeah, let's show this guy up. Let's show
Yeah.
him how it's really done.
Right.
We'll let the authorities handle him.
Yep.
That's what's going to happen
Yep.
to him, and we'll just show him how it's really done and where the money really goes.
Yep. Yep.
Good people doing good things.
Of course.
That's what we do. When you're a good person, that's what you do.
And you did post the details for the new food drive?
Yep, those have been posted,
Yep.
and will be continue to be posted. But those are that food drive isn't for a while yet.
Okay.
So I think it's more important at this point that we continue
Okay.
to focus on the here and now.
Your call. Yep.
Here and now. That's it. Moving right along, we're going to talk quickly about the next Blitzkrieg Pro. I was not able to attend the last one, but this one coming up on a Friday night, June 2nd, Disorder and Disarray, Old Country Banquets in Delhi, 4 Olden Avenue. This will probably be their last time at the Old Country Banquets for the season as we're getting into the warmer weather.
Yep.
They'll probably be back out. What is it? Not the Pompey Society. What is it? The Mount Carmel Park. I'm trying to think. This particular Blitzkrieg features the Sandman ECW original. Also, you'll see BPW champion Sasha Jenkins. The main event already signed: Joey Janela versus Zack Sabre Jr.
Nice.
And I believe you and the Sandman will have a lot in common, Jay.
Yeah, and I play pool too.
Pockets.
Well, you think you play pool?
I play pool.
You knock a few balls around.
8-ball corner pocket.
Yeah.
That's it. That's where it goes
Well,
every
yeah.
time. When I'm playing that guy right there.
Ah.
Hey now. Should
Keep
be
me out of it.
interesting.
Keep me out of it.
Different for a Friday night, but once in a while they do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Another up and coming league, and they're just growing by leaps and bounds too.
Yep.
And I got to hand it to PvP for bringing down the house again at the Legion Hall, and they're making waves too. They're making huge announcements. They've already acquired, and where they had just 2 facilities last year, they have 3. They now have advertised cards not only in a shopping mall coming up in September,
Right. Right.
but in addition, but also at an elementary school in Holyoke.
Right, and they announced today. I don't know if you had the chance to see it, but the shopping mall one, they'll have a special appearance by none other than Lex Luger.
The total package, Lex
right.
Luger,
Right.
making an appearance.
Yeah, we've seen him at the big event, and
Right.
he's not in the best of shape.
No, but I give him credit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. For
But,
getting out there.
Oh yeah.
and,
Getting his name out there and meet and greeting the fans. My point is, if you're interested in Luger, I would get out there. Because I'm not sure how much time, how much more time he's going to be. At least to have the ability to travel.
Right.
Because of his health condition.
Right.
But
I'm hoping it's for quite some time.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Right.
But, as we've seen over the past 2 years, all the wrestlers that have left us, and you don't want to miss your chance to get out there. And I'm not wishing any harm on anybody, but you never know. A lot of these guys are leaving us early, very early in life. And,
Right. Too early.
Right.
That's unfortunate.
In my understanding from that, it's going to be the first time, or according to their write-up, that wrestling has opened in a mall.
Right.
Since the
debut edition.
Since the debut of Nitro.
Right.
Monday Nitro.
Right.
And they're going to have a special autograph signing area with Lex Luger and some of the PvP talent.
Yeah.
And then when that ends, they're going to have a special ring area set up where they can watch PvP live
Right.
and in person
Right.
Right.
At them all.
At them all.
at them all.
I think this is probably the first time this has been done since Monday Nitro. I think they're absolutely right.
Oof. Anybody know? Just host one. You know,
Right.
host it. Let us know. 'Cause-
Right.
Yeah, you're right. I haven't heard of it, but
Well,
I mean,
at least
doesn't
we
mean-
haven't heard of it.
Right. To the best of our knowledge.
To the best of our knowledge, these are the facts. Strictly the facts.
Right.
To the best of
Nothing
our
but.
knowledge.
What do you think? You working on Dragnet now?
I know. Yeah. He's working in drag. What?
But before that, Saturday, June 10th, the season finale of PvP at the American Legion. That's 162 Russell Street, Route 9. That's right on Route 9, right in Hadley. Exit 19, not exit 21. I don't know how I know that, but I know that. It's exit 19.
There you go.
PvP champion Johnny Idol will be there. Women's champion Skylar, Jeremy Leary, Bobby Ocean, the closers, the Aristocrats, the PAG, that's Christian Casanova and Brick Mastone. Davian, debuts of Nick Westgate and Wild Man Congo.
Nice.
Nice. Absolutely. They will pack them in. And June 17th is their debut at the Donahue School of Holyoke. That's Morris A. Donahue Elementary, 210 Whiting Farms Road in Holyoke, Mass. A special 6 p.m. start time.
What?
But that's June 17th. We
got
gotta
some-
seriously strategize this because we got that and we have Danbury for PAPW.
Right.
Right. Already signed tag team championship East Coast Bastard Crew, the current reigning champions versus the closers. That's Big Bacon and Sexy Jesus.
Can you say that in the grammar school?
What?
Bastard crew?
I wonder.
Now this is a reformed package of the East Coast Bastard Crew, correct?
Exactly. That's Jeremy Leary, Logan Black, and Skylar. That's an interesting combination.
Right. Right.
Unique. There's some unique cats, that's for sure. In addition to that, Johnny Idol again, Skylar, Cold Steel, Chuck O'Neal. He used to be a UFC fighter.
Okay.
Wrecking Ball, Bobby Ocean, Teddy Goods, The Lockup, and much, much more. That's June 17th.
Nice.
Making some waves.
Yeah. And Wrecking Ball is definitely making some waves.
Mm-hmm. Making some waves. We got PvP,
Northeast.
NEW,
Right, Northeast Wrestling.
right? Among others.
You
I
know,
think he's worked for ROH a little bit.
yeah, and his first televised interview was right here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right
Yes.
here on this show.
Right here.
And recently, our good friend Matt Hernandez posted some very, very nice pictures of Wrecking Ball Legursky. In addition to all the other work he's done, Matt Hernandez Photography is just an amazing guy, not just for wrestling, but for concerts and everything you need. And we're proud to have him as a sponsor of our show. You see Hernandez Photography. And if you go to our page, you can get a closer look at that and some of his work. And, with prom season here and graduations and all that stuff and, anything you need. As we said before, rather than all of your guests doing this, have them put it down and let a professional handle it, and all your guests can enjoy the event.
Right.
And the same thing with a wrestling show, right? Rather than everybody in the front row, right, watching through their devices. You know what? Enjoy the show. Enjoy the your kids that you're with.
Right.
Be in the moment and let a professional handle it. And Hernandez is the guy, Matt Hernandez.
Right. And he'll be happy to send you anything that he has.
Oh, without a doubt.
Absolutely.
Matt does some simply phenomenal photography, as you stated in the past. He's some great pictures of Kiss.
Yep. Yeah, we featured those on the show, I believe.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he's done a little
Worked
bit of
with
everything.
PWA in the past.
Yep.
Does work with PAPW now.
Yep.
A little bit here and there,
So
Right. So we're proud to have Matt as our sponsor and part of the Squared Circle family. And if anybody needs anything photography-wise now or in the upcoming future, make sure to check out Hernandez Photography.
Thank you.
Right.
Very good. Very good.
Very good. That's all June 17th.
Yep. I believe we have some footage to get to before,
Why don't we get to it?
yeah. Pioneer Valley from this past Saturday.
Pioneer Valley from this past Saturday. I got all the good stuff.
So it was Saturday. Today's only Tuesday, so, you know.
Right.
For once, you're Johnny on the spot. Let's go.
Johnny on the spot.
Wow.
You know something? You know, I wanted to get it up
Yeah.
for this.
Hey,
for
hey,
this
hey,
Tuesday.
hey, hey.
I wanted to get
All
the
right.
footage up for this.
Hey, there's our buddy.
I just ran into JJ Alexander with Essential Pro Wrestling. I was really impressed with the card. Back to work. Same here. I was impressed with the card tonight, but glad you were impressed with the card tonight. The card tonight, too, of course. Very much. We had a huge crowd tonight. Great title victory for Johnny to retain the belt. What do you have in store for us in the future for DPW?
We are working on our next date. We're hoping for early July back in Torrington. Main event's already been signed. Bobby Ocean will be defending the Detention Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship against Action Ortiz, since Action Ortiz became the #1 contender in the last show. As far as the rest of the card, we're fleshing it out. We're actually going to have some new talent coming in from different various parts of the country. We do plan on having Ty Shine face Johnny Torres' tag partner, Corey Michael. He's trying to get some revenge from Ty Shine from the last event. And besides that, we're just kind of working on where we're going to go from here. I know that Jim Anderson and Jim Sullivan are looking to get their hands on Judge Chambers. Judge Chambers says that he has a tag partner in store to go against them.
Is it going to be like a bailiff or something? Or?
I do not know. We will find out in the upcoming months, though.
We'll find out. Well, that's great. A lot of great things in store for you. Awesome.
Oh, there's Rock and Roll Gursky. Yeah. Couldn't help but notice the Grateful Dead in the background. Was that a band or was that a recording?
The Grateful Dead in the background.
Yeah,
Oh,
during your interview.
I didn't even have to notice.
I can't see you rocking out to the dead.
Me? No,
Yeah.
not really. I'm not really a deadhead. But here we have Wrecking Ball Legursky and Brad Hollister in a tables match. This is the ending of that, so to speak.
A little bit of
Here comes Sexy Jesus
Yep.
with a chair in hand. Those closers, they all gotta try to band together, especially when the one end is facing somebody like Wrecking Ball. In a tables match, nonetheless. You can make it a little softer, guys. Please excuse the tenuous nature of the crowd.
Tenuous? What the hell is that? We're just making up words now. I heard of the Webster dictionary, but not the Williams dictionary. Rake of the Eyes.
Look at the eyes, look at that.
Classic.
Classic. Have to do what they can to take this big man down. He's huge.
Yeah, that just seems like it's a good idea.
Well, you know, Brad Hollister calls himself Big Bacon, but next to Wrecking Ball, he doesn't look so big at all.
No.
No. Little bacon.
He
A
might
little
be,
big
yeah.
bacon is
He,
Wrecking Ball.
he might be,
I think, like I said, look at that. He just tosses
right.
it around.
He might be the bacon, but Wrecking Ball is a side of beef, so. Doesn't bode well.
Nope.
Not quite. Oh. Not going to be enough to move.
Outside those ropes,
Folks,
Wrecking Ball's got a heart of gold, but you stepped in between those ropes and he's all business.
Oh, yeah.
right. It's all about the win for Wrecking Ball. Very, very responsive crowd. And in a way, I'm kind of glad the volume's up a little bit because
Yeah.
you can hear the reaction.
Oh,
a
without a
little
doubt. Without a doubt.
bit. Right.
Right, and as you can see from the camera panning around, the place is pretty full that evening.
Pretty packed.
Pretty packed. Mind you, it's not the biggest facility for wrestling out there, but the crowd they have gets into it,
Yeah.
and the room is filled. You have to come up there sometime, John.
Yeah.
It's just an experience.
Well, while you were out there,
Oh yeah,
I was working hard, so others don't have to.
gotta get a shirt printed up that says that.
Yeah.
Look at that. Two
Two
chair
chair shots.
Mm-hmm.
A little further along in the match, I'm
A little
assuming.
further along in the match.
The table's still in place.
Right.
Here we see the closers working together. Sexy Jesus is in the ring with Big Rat Hollister. Wrecking Ball all by himself. Here comes Brian Malonis into the ring.
Brian Malonis. Kingpin, Brian Malonis. You remember all those matches between Malonis and Wrecking Ball. Now, if the closers need some help, they need some help from Malonis. Malonis is the only one that knows how to deal with this Wrecking Ball, seemingly. Because they seem to be having a tough time with him. Doesn't seem to be working out too well. They're going to try throwing Malonis into Wrecking Ball. That's happened a few times.
Well, that's a big man to try and throw.
Yeah.
But it appears here that they're having a little bit of difficulty.
Oh, yeah, like you just said, he's a big guy.
Oh.
Well, he's a big guy. It's,
That just
Cleaning the house.
Just took down the closers.
Yeah.
he's going to close the closers. It's closing time, boys.
Supersonic, right? Semisonic?
Mm-hmm.
Semisonic.
Brian Malonis. Look at this.
Closing time.
Look at the weight in that ring right now between Brian Malonis and Wrecking Ball.
Supersized Brian Malonis.
Now that's going to be a team right there. This particular match we see here, this is the Lockup and the Aristocrats 30-minute Iron Man match. Now, mind you, we don't have 30 minutes left in the broadcast to devote to this great, phenomenal tag team match, but we'll show you a few minutes of it.
Yeah.
Now, usually with PvP, I'm allowed to show finishes. I opted on this one not to.
Okay.
Because I want everybody to guess who might have won it. Charles Catoli, can kind of give it away too.
Oh, yeah.
If you look at his match reports.
Oh, of course.
Right.
Charles Catoli does a heck of a job writing the matches up for us.
He's like a modern day Bill Apter.
I think
he's
so.
really found a niche, just like we have our friend RJ Tooth that is excellent at calling a match. Catoli is excellent at reporting on it afterwards and
Exactly.
adding just enough detail and spice to make it feel like you were actually there.
I think if there was an actual magazine out there,
Catoli would be on it. Yeah.
right,
Yeah,
that
without a
covered
doubt.
just independent wrestling, he would definitely be a contributor
Without
to
a
that
doubt.
magazine.
Without a doubt.
Well, that may be a good idea, Jay.
Do you think I just touched on something?
Either that or you.
Hey now. Don't be touching stuff here.
Now this is the Aristocrats, who are Tomahawk and Zachary Pierre Boileau. The Lockup is Jason Daniels and H2O Ryan Waters. The third member of the Lockup is also present, Nico Silva.
I wonder if the Aristocrats have seen the movie, The Aristocrats.
They might have.
Maybe that's
I can ask them.
where they derive their name.
Right. Right.
Have you seen that? Have you actually seen that film?
I didn't know they had a movie called The Aristocrats.
The premise of The Aristocrats is each comedian tells the same joke with the same beginning and the same punchline, and each one of them fills in the middle with their own particular style.
I see.
And sometimes it's very amusing, and sometimes it's like questionable material.
Right.
It's a lot of fun to see the same musicians take on. Excuse me, the same comedians take on the same joke.
Right. I think
Put their own particular spin to it.
this aristocrat group is based on Aristocracy.
Ah, gotcha.
Royalty William King, who's still recovering from his injuries. Billy King, of course. Zachary Pierre Boileau, kind of a French nobleman character.
Gotcha.
And Tomahawk, potentially an Indian chief.
Native American.
Native
Thank you.
American.
This
Native
guy.
American leader. Tribal leader. Is that more politically correct?
Right.
Right.
It's more accurate.
Right. A chief could assume he has military rank. So if you called him tribal leader, an Indian
Right.
could assume he's from India,
Right.
which he's not.
Correct. Although this is at a deli, it could be the New Delhi.
This is not the deli. This is the Legion Hall.
Ah, the Legion Hall.
This
Sorry.
is the American Legion Post.
Oh, because we were talking about the
167.
deli before.
Yeah.
My bad.
Are you getting hungry?
No.
The deli, the banquet facility in Delhi is Blitzkrieg.
Gotcha.
Right. This is a Legion Hall.
Well, you mentioned India, and I thought the New Delhi. So.
Right.
Yeah, which we have an off-air story to share with you later.
Uh-oh.
Concerning. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I think we'll share that later.
Not for public consumption.
I mean, it could be, but we'll
Let's
just
not.
share it later.
Yeah.
It's not really that bad.
Discretion.
Right. But
What?
this was a phenomenal tag match. Getting a little off topic here. I mean, these two tore this ring up for 30 minutes, and the crowd.
These four, right?
What's that?
These two teams.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Right.
These four gentlemen.
Just tore it up for 30 minutes. Crowd was really, really into it. Really enthralled. Not a lot of people leave their seats at a PvP show because you're just worried about you're going to miss something.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh. Shades of Tajiri with the green mist.
Well, everybody can guess as to who won that. Skylar here, the current PvP Women's Champion, taking on a newcomer to PvP, coming up all the way from New York. All the way from New York, this is Nikki Adams. Nikki Adams claims she is the best wrestler in the world.
Well, she certainly managed to hold my attention during the match.
Right. These two women, you know. Skylar, I gotta tell you the truth. I mean, for just starting out a year ago, she has learned so much in the past year at such an incredible speed. Wouldn't you say, Dan?
Yeah, she's getting better and better each time out.
Each time out. It's just amazing.
Oof.
What-
Completely. Lack of respect for her opponent.
Yes. When the crowd starts chanting NXT, and they're talking to Skylar, after a year,
Well, we saw your good friend grab a title recently.
Ashley Vox,
There you go.
former PvP star,
Yeah.
now with Chaotic Wrestling as their women's champion. And then there's an amazing documentary about her and her title victory up on our group page. I invited everybody to look at that. But Skylar's time to shine is now. This is Nikki Adams. I gotta find out more about her. kind of arrogant.
Don't go stalking her now, Jay.
Just because I say I have to find out more about her, does you just assume from that I'm going to go follow her around?
Well, you know,
New York
the
City?
only song that plays in your car is Every Breath You Take by Sting.
I work for a living during the day.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I just broke kayfabe.
Oh,
Yes, but it does leave your nights and weekends, unfortunately, free.
Well, part of my weekend.
that's okay. We know you work hard, so others don't have to.
Nikki Adams. Now, for somebody that's supposed to be the best wrestler in the world, you'd think the match would be over in like 5 seconds.
Right, right.
Right.
But then again, you know, she just wants to get a nice workout,
Yeah, exactly.
teach her opponent a lesson or two.
Hmm. How you gonna teach a current sitting champion a lesson when you don't have any gold yourself? I don't know, but you know, it's still
You know what they say about champions. You know, Flair is what, 16 time?
Right.
That means he lost it 16 times.
true.
Not only did he win it 16 times, but
You
he's-
had to have lost it 16 times.
That's right. So you know, I mean, it depends on which side of the equation you're looking at.
Right.
You know, is the glass half empty or half full? Well, you know, if you're,
Yeah.
you know, no longer the champion and you're claiming you were 16-time world champion, then
I mean-
that means you lost it 16 times too.
It was sad to see the Sea Stars leave PvP, but in their absence comes an influx of new female talent.
Right.
We've seen Davey Ann, we've seen Adira at different previous shows, and now this Nikki Adams. Who else are they going to bring in to take on Skylar?
Oh,
Faceplant.
yes. Could that be it? Oh,
Not exactly.
what's it gonna take?
Well, our good friend Toxa says you heard him. We learned that evening is recovering from a injury, but she will be back, and big things are in store for her.
When she comes back, she's going to want.
Toxics. It's always big things with Toxics. Come on. We're gonna send Jason to film school.
Skylar's not looking in such a
I'd
good
love to go to
position
film
now.
school, actually.
At least cameraman school. I don't think we're going to let you touch the camera for Zachariah Gibbs' match. I want to make sure to get that.
Well, for Zachariah Gibbs' debut, we're going to call on our professional cameraman.
There we go.
Because not only do we have the ability to get some great still photography through our sponsor Matt Hernandez,
Right.
but we have
That's going to be amazing.
the ability to shoot some great video footage through
Right.
our
This is a brand new camera. I'm using,
professional
too.
cameraman.
Right.
Right. Now, I discussed it with them, and the next time I'm going to be bringing the tripod
Yeah.
for my brand new tripod for my brand new camera.
Yeah.
Right. Because honestly, no, I'm not quite the cameraman that we normally have. Right. And it's not too easy to the thing's only 5 pounds maybe at the most.
Yeah.
But after you're holding it in your arm like that, after a while, after a couple minutes, it's gonna
Right.
feel like it's 100 pounds.
Yeah.
And
Right.
you
It
have
takes a skill.
so you have a hard time balancing that 16 ounces against that 5 pounds.
Yeah.
That's what you're telling us.
I wouldn't even call it 5 pounds.
Well, that 16 ounce, you can always put it down on a table once in a while.
And it does get lighter as it goes along. main event.
This is the main event right here.
That's why it said main event.
Right. I know it said main event because I typed the words through my editing program.
Nice.
And was that just so you didn't forget?
I thought maybe that was your favorite Barbra Streisand movie.
Right.
Main event.
This is Johnny Idol taking on Sexy Jesus Hammer Tunis. Johnny Idol defending that PvP championship that he won a couple weeks ago in Chicopee, Massachusetts at the maximum capacity.
Nice.
Their debut there. Right.
And Johnny Idol made the statement this time out before the match that he'll defend the title each and every time out, and when he fails to successfully defend the title, he'll hang up his boots.
That's going to be it. And look what we have here. Just when Mr. Tunis thought it was safe and he had this thing all wrapped up.
Yeah.
What is this? A man who was injured on the job at ROH in Las Vegas and hasn't been able to get back to a PvP ring since. Mr. TK O'Ryan.
Nice.
Right. TK O'Ryan, who last I knew was being carted around Orlando WrestleMania weekend, but now I think he's recovering quite well.
I don't see a super kick happening in the future.
Wasn't expecting Mr. O'Ryan to be able to set foot into a ring.
And the closer several months ago, as fans will remember, did attack TK O'Ryan.
And kicked him out of the group. So, is he here to make amends, or is he sorry?
Oh, nice shot of the disco ball.
Because the Disco Inferno was also coming out.
Yeah, maybe.
Was he about to make it? Is he about to make amends with him, or not? And it's going to remain to be seen here. What do you think's going to happen, John?
I think that crutch is going over somebody's head.
Uh-huh.
That's usually the case. I could be wrong.
Was there a... Is this
No, there's
working?
no call. Yeah, it's working.
Well, Sexy Jesus
no
giving
call.
him some lip service,
call.
a quick kick, and a crutch to the back.
Did we miss a call there in the back? I thought I heard the...
Hmm.
Johnny Idol quickly capitalizes on that. Lands a pile driver.
Right, capitalizing on that. Might be experiencing some phone difficulty. I don't know if the guys in the back want to just watch the phone line.
If not, put it on speaker here. And put it up against your mic.
We could try that.
Yep.
Hold on 1 second.
There we go.
Well, there's about 10 minutes left here.
Yes. And we're back, of course. Trying to get Jason to... Here we go.
Oh, we got... Hello?
Hello, friends.
Hello?
You are live on the
Hollywood
Squared
Jay,
Circle.
Robert, how you guys doing?
And Ruckus is here too, Mr. John Zimmerman.
Yep. Thank you.
Oh my God, the whole crew, and I missed it.
Yep.
Right. Well, we just got through with the main event between Johnny Idol and Mr. Hammer Tunis, Sexy Jesus.
Oh man, the electricity in the building, baby. They were hanging from the rafters.
They were. If anybody doesn't know, this is Matthew James, ring announcer extraordinaire for Pioneer Alley, Blitzkrieg, Dissension Pro Wrestling. How are you
guys
tonight,
nailed it.
sir?
You hit all my spots. Thanks,
Wow.
man.
Excellent.
Of course.
Excellent. Well, thank you.
Absolutely, man. No, we had a great time there the other night, guys. That was we packed them in there. I hope the fire marshal's not listening because we packed them in there the other night.
You certainly did. Right. I was very, very, very impressed. And I think you'll just continue to do so. Pack them even more and more.
Right, and then you got the middle school coming up and another venue, a mall. I'm really excited to hear about the mall that you guys are going to.
Absolutely. We're teaming with, first of all, that's June 17th at the Donahue High School in Holyoke, Massachusetts, Pioneer Valley Pro Wrestling.
Yep.
And then September 10th at the Eastfield Mall, and that is going to be co-promoted with Bulldog Productions, which is a card and collectible franchise.
Okay.
And they are bringing in Mr. Lex Luger, and he will be there all day signing autographs. And then we will be in, I believe, the food court area for the actual wrestling portion of the festivities. But the entire Eastfield Mall, it's not a very big mall, and you will be able to find us certainly there on September 10th.
September 10th.
Fantastic. We were just saying that we don't think there's been a wrestling event at a mall since the initial show of Nitro.
With Lex Luger, which is precisely why we did this.
Ironically enough. Ironically enough, right?
Right. Exactly.
What's he doing here?
Yeah.
I know. There, he'll just come right in just like he did on Nitro.
There we are.
When he was supposed to be on
man.
Raw.
There
That's
we
the
are.
whole, now you guys are seeing our creative genius.
There it
So
is.
that's basically, that's the deal with that. We're at June 10th. We're back in Hadley, Massachusetts for Pioneer Valley Professional Wrestling season finale.
Yeah.
And Friday, June 2nd, Blitzkrieg Pro, Disarray and Disorder.
Right.
Yeah.
Featuring ECW Sandman. So we are staying busy here in the Central Connecticut, Western Mass region.
Yes,
I think
yes.
so.
Yeah, we just ran down the cards of all those that you mentioned. Actually, the Disorder and Disarray, and the also the season finale of PvP, and the Holyoke
Right.
middle school there,
Guys, how
grammar
about
school.
the return to professional wrestling didn't happen in ROH, it happened in PvP of the Sassy Wild Horse, TK Orion.
Yes,
Right.
We
TK,
just,
he's been
literally was
posting-
just on our screen.
If you see his video, you can actually see me filming.
Ah, there we are.
That's great, man, yeah.
Absolutely.
I love that video. That's great. What a moment, huh?
I know. And nobody expected it. And he was nowhere to be found after that, neither. We went downstairs.
In and out.
Right.
If there's one thing about Sassy Wild Horses, they are discreet. They're stealth-like in their prancing.
Right. Right. You even got your hands on Hammer Tunis yourself.
Look, man, they've been taking the microphone out of my hand for 3 years.
Right.
Joey Danucci's gone. I didn't want to announce Hammer Tunis, Sexy Jesus, but he backed me in a corner before, told me exactly what to say, that he was born on Sexy Christmas and raised in Sexy Jerusalem. And there on the Sexy Sabbath with Sexy Jesus. I didn't want to say it. He made me.
Wow.
But you're not going to put your hands on me. Not with my friend Johnny Idol in the ring, because I don't know if you saw this, but I hid behind Johnny Idol as fast as I could after I put my hands on Hammer Tunis.
Well, I don't blame you.
Listen, gentlemen, I am in the middle of a Western Mass Trivia Night right now, which is my other company. You can catch me at Facebook, Western Mass Trivia Night. I got to get back before I get fired. But,
There we are.
sorry,
Oh, we don't want that to happen.
But I truly appreciate you guys having me. Always a pleasure, and I'll take one of these Tuesdays off and come see you guys.
I
We'll hold you
definitely
to
want
it.
you to do that.
We'll hold you to it. Thank you so much for calling in.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Thank you, gentlemen.
All right, thank
Take
you.
it easy, Mr. James. Yep.
And I like everyone that allows us to work with them. You know, I mean, they're obviously the talent. The guys, all the talent that goes in the ring for Blitzkrieg and Pioneer Valley and PWA and Paradise Alley and all the other folks that allow us to come into their world. You know, we truly appreciate it. We appreciate your time, either calling or coming down to the studio. And it's not seriously. It's not about us. It's about the talent and the guys that put themselves in harm's way over and over and over again for our entertainment and your entertainment as well. So I mean, for everyone, PWA, Paradise Alley, Blitzkrieg, Pioneer Valley, going back to Real Warrior Entertainment and some of the other companies. And
We're looking to expand. We're always you know.
CPWE with their affiliation with J Ice. and Brian Barth, of course, with the big event. Everyone that allows us into their world and welcomes us, and we can't thank you enough. And it's such a great community to be a part of, and you know, and as we're seeing with this upcoming autism event,
Right.
you know, all factors of our region have come in and donated their time and energy, and you're going to see a huge card for that, and you're going to see cross promotions once again, and
I think
I love
so.
that, and we've been trying to push for that for a while to get everybody kind of on the same page and the trade talent like the old NWA used to, and you know, to see different guys mix it up, and you know, different guys and gals mix it up.
We always wanted all these promotions to come together. We just wished it was under better circumstances. of
Yeah,
course,
well, you know
but-
what? Hey, you know,
It's gonna be a good
the silver
circumstance.
lining and the good thing that came out of it was, you know, we kind of came together for the first event, you know, the autism event, and now it's going to be bigger and stronger and better, and everybody's coming. You know, it's quite amazing to see that, you know, out of one jackass's move, right? Hey, you know what? We're gonna make
Right.
we're gonna make it better, and we're gonna right the wrong. And
What can't kill us will make us stronger.
that's right.
Speaking of bigger and stronger, JY, we only have a few minutes left here. This coming Saturday, once again, from our friends at Paradise Alley Professional Wrestling, we're going to see the likes of
This coming Saturday evening,
Yes,
Okay.
the
Gold
main
Rush.
event.
Gold Rush.
The main event, Gold Rush, will be Richard Holiday, and Marcel Williams taking on the House of Pain.
Somebody's walking away with a lot of gold.
Somebody's walking away with a lot of gold.
Yep.
That's a lot of gold right there in that one tag match.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to see everyone come out, and each time Paradise Alley puts on an event, it seems like more people show up.
right, and all the gold is on the line this coming Saturday evening at in East Haven at the skating rink.
Right.
Ice
The
rink,
hockey
rather.
rink.
Hockey
East-
rink.
hockey
East
rink.
Haven.
Yep.
I apologize.
East Haven Veterans Memorial Ice Rink is the exact name of it.
Yeah.
That's on 71 Hudson Street in East Haven.
Direct, yeah, right next to the middle school.
Right next to the middle school. So, any final thoughts before we wrap up?
No, I would like to get maybe next week to my review of Justin Roberts' latest book and AJ Lee Brooks, her book as well. And I've got the NXT book, and I want to thank WWE for sending it out. And I haven't gotten to read that yet because I've read the other two. So, and I'll give you reviews of those two, and hopefully the NXT I'll get caught up.
Right.
Can I get to my review of Paige's pictures?
Hey.
Lisa
Yeah.
Marie Verone had some pictures out last week. They weren't taken in the squared circle though, but yeah.
Enough said about that.
Right, and Charlotte's got some out there too. You know, all these leaks. You know, hey folks, your phone is not secure. Don't put your naked photos on your phone, especially you. Nobody wants to see your phone hacked.
Wow. Anyway. 30 seconds. I got to wrap things up. We're going to put a muzzle on this guy. That's all I can say.
I'm
about
here to
that.
cause the ruckus. I'm
You're
sorry.
here to cause the ruckus. You always do.
Yeah.
We look forward to seeing you this Saturday for Gold Rush for PAPW.
Yeah, and we look forward to seeing our good friends from Wallingford.
Yep.
Let's all
Out
come
there as
together
well.
for June 24th. I'm Hollywood J. Williams. Good night. Good luck. See you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.
I'm keeping it this time.